You hear that sound? I thought that there was a bomb in our house. I was telling Elizabeth, I was like, there's a bomb, we're gonna die, right? And I'm running away, and she doesn't care. I'm like, what is that? I go check, and I'm at the door running away. And, you know, wanting to leave, wanting to live. And she's like, it's not a bomb. I was like, how is that not a bomb? She's like, it's just not. And then she's like, I wonder what it is. She's walking to the room, listening, like a dummy. And then she walks in, and she's like, oh. She set her stupid new alarm for 10 p.m., not 10 a.m. Also, this is the sound of death. You're gonna wake up to that? That is so scary.
That is. I wish I had another sound.
There's no other sound?
I don't think so.
I thought we were dying.
The next day.
Hello everyone, it's the next day. Okay, 2 days ago, we went to go pick up 2 succulents from a girl from Facebook Marketplace. And you guys saw that we were shook by the area we were in. We were in Liberty Village. Everything's closed and it's very frustrating for us to find a houseplant. And from that girl, she offered me a few more and I was like, I don't really want those ones yet. Like I'll go slow or whatever. And then I started looking, I was looking on Facebook like everywhere and I couldn't find anything besides her, which is why we went to her. And then when we got home and the next day, all I was getting on my Facebook recommended was like all these people selling their plants, like in their kitchen, selling their plants, like in Tim Hortons cups, they were growing tomatoes. Everybody's selling things. And I was like, okay, why when I Googled all the words, like nobody like was selling anything. So from that, I was like searching all these people and like trying to see what kind of plants they were selling. So I contacted a different lady and she was selling them kind of close by to the other girl. So I was like, oh, I'll go pick them up from there. And then asked the other girl for the plant she was offering me that I said no to before. And then later on she said yes. And we were planning to go over there to grab all the succulents. We're wondering how much they are in your area, wherever you live, in different countries or something, and how hard are they to get, and if they're available year-round, where are they available? If you're from Toronto, also where do you get them for cheap, because we're cheap and we can't find anywhere. We've talked about how we want to get patio furniture for our balcony, so like a table and 2 chairs, right? We've been unsuccessful because Facebook Marketplace, people have been snatching everything. People have cars, they've been going there in like 10 minutes picking them up, and then people being like, oh, I sold it 2 minutes ago, sorry. So it's been really stressful. Hi, I'm not a plant channel. I'm not a plant person. What do you call a gardener? I'm very confused, very stressed out, very upset. Basically, Elizabeth went to the store and picked up some plants. And when she got home, I showed you guys the plants she got. And one of the plants happens to be a little hard to take care of, I guess. I don't know. With my new gardening journey and everything, I decided I want to join some plant Facebook groups, like some houseplant Facebook groups. I've been seeing a lot of posts and like following them and everything like that, and like seeing what people are saying. People are having such like success with their houseplants, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm a little stressed out about our houseplants because at this point I'm editing that vlog, and they look so like fresh, these plants, and now I think I've killed them or something. I water them every day, which I've heard is very not good. So I thought that I would send pictures of our plants and be like, what did I do wrong? Like, how can I fix it, right? Like, to make them as healthy as they can be like they once were, right? I'm editing that vlog, and I am also in that Facebook group kind of just like messaging and everything, and I posted pictures of them and saying my concerns, saying what I've done, how much sun they get and everything. And I've been waiting for people's responses. So somebody responded being a really big plant person and zooming into my photos of my plants and being like, this one looks good and this one looks weird or whatever, like being like that. Or like, this is probably because you're overwatering it, which I kind of knew already. And then recommended I water them like once a week or maybe every 2 weeks or something. I don't know the names of our plants. We've never known the names of our plants. But when we tried Googling, we Google like green yellow plant, and then like so many other ones came up. It's so hard to kind of like identify which plants we have. So I took these pictures, like literally I walked into the room and I just like snapped them and I went away and then like posted them, right? And asked the question. And some lady responds being like, she zoomed in all the way and said, I think I see a spider web. Like, I think you might have spider mites in your plant. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't think we have spider webs or whatever. And I tell Elizabeth and she's like, oh God. And then I come to the room, my little flashlight, and we're both like staring at this plant. And we're like zooming in and everything, and we kind of see little spider webs, and I see little teeny, like the teeniest dots. It's not like, I think it's like the smallest spider. You can't even see it. Like, it's so teeny. And I see them all like crawling around, and I'm like how, when did we get these things? Like, what happened? What did I, is this because I watered into it? It's like I'm so confused. Like I'm so stressed out. I'm so confused. And this plant has been, like, getting, like, yellow leaves. It's been, like, some leaves have been dying. And I really thought it was because I've been watering too much or because it didn't get enough sun. So that's why I was asking. And the lady was like, it's probably the spider mites, whatever. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like, we hate spiders. We hate bugs. Elizabeth very much hates bugs. Like, she can't kill a bug. Like, if there's a fly and I'm like, kill it. It's right there. She's like, no! And she runs away. Like, she can't do it. Are you listening? I hope so. Things like that, like, very much bother us. And the fact that they've been there for so long that we haven't noticed, or I haven't noticed, is really, like, stressing me out. So I was Googling a lot, and the symptoms I was saying, like, the yellow leaves and everything like that, are symptoms of the spider mites. And I'm like, what? I'm so confused. They're also so small, so, like, are they gonna get bigger, like, big spiders, like, until I notice, you know what I mean? Or, like, do they stay that small? Like, I'm so confused and I'm stressed out. This is the ugly side of being a gardener. This is so stressful. So, commented back, so embarrassing. It is in a post. Like, it's in the comments. I didn't message this lady. She commented. So, I commented back being like, I think I see spider webs. Like, what do I do? Literally. And she said to put it in the shower and, like, really spray it with, like, hard water to make all the bugs go away. Obviously, try to, like, get them off as much as you can, which sounds like a good plan, I guess. And to do that, like, consecutively in a few days and everything like that to keep trying to get them away. And to get them away from the other plants. And she recommended we get, like, some kind of, it's like a solution or whatever. She said we should get it, and I watched a video that said we should also get it. And apparently you have to, like, keep taking care of it and, like, spraying it every day. And I'm stressed out. I don't want to go near a bug. I don't want to, especially if we can't see it. Like, I'm already so itchy. I've been scratching everywhere. I'm so itchy because of this, like, little spider problem. The good thing is that this plant has been by itself compared to the other plants. But for the last, like, 3 days, I've had it in this room on this table next to a few other plants. The other plants look fine. Like, I've stared at them and everything. They look okay. They're okay to be together, I think. But that one, she told me to isolate, and it's in the shower, and I have to spray it now. So everybody in this post that I posted asking questions, they're all like, you should Google your plant before you decide to get it. Or, like, you should, like, find out, like, the things it needs before you buy it. And I'm like, God, like, I'm just asking for advice, man. Like, I'm sad. I'm stressed. I'm scared. At least I have gloves. Like, I'll grab my gloves and I'll spray it. Look at it, right? Pretty plant, sure. Like, you see how it's dying? Like, those leaves are dark. I mean, they look a little bit lighter now, but a lot of the leaves are yellow. Like, those are, like, splotchy yellow, and those are very much yellow dying, and those too. But the lady, I literally posted a picture, like, far away like this, just, like, to see, like, this is the kind of plant I have, like, what do I do? And the lady zoomed in, and she's like, I think I see a spider web. And I'm like, what the heck? And yeah, she was right. So I don't know if I should show you. They're very teeny. I don't think I could. Nobody wants this kind of content. I'm sorry, but this is real life, and I'm stressed out. You see those? That little, like, that stuff. They move. Those little white things, they're bugs, they're spiders. Not everywhere, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, look at that. You see how they're moving? This is disgusting. I'm so stressed out. I'm scared. I say we throw out the plant, but we're gonna try to revive it. I'm stressed, but I'm scared. This is so upsetting. Apparently it's common in these plants, but, like, how? Like, where in the world, like, how did they come? Like, we have no spiders in our house. There's no webs. Like, you know what I mean? Our house isn't humid, which apparently, like, the spiders hate the humidity. So apparently it should be humid.
Squirrels in my pants.
I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. Like, I literally watered the plants every day because I thought, like, you know, I thought it was, like, a thing you watered them every day. But somebody else in the comments of my post, I told you, right? He said, like, in all of my 50 years, I've never had a plant that I watered every single day. And I was like, what?
I thought it was common. Like, everybody knew that you watered every day.
I thought you had to water every day or else it would die, right? So, like, I guess, yeah, I didn't Google it, but, like, I thought it was easy to just water it and then it was pretty in the sun. You know what I mean? I thought it was fine. But we are killing it. Like, something's happening. And apparently now we have an infestation. Should we throw it away?
No.
I can't believe it's been dying in front of us and we never noticed. So now we gotta deal with it. I'm scared. If I'm gonna hurt this plant, like, we might as well just throw it out. Like, if it's not gonna survive after this. Because it's so small, you guys saw. So, I mean, like, if it's not gonna survive, we might as well just throw it out. Also, I've been seeing all the little baby leaves that it's been growing. And I'm like, oh my god, it's doing so well. And then now it's literally dying because of all this stuff that we didn't notice. So, I'm upset. Google your plants before you buy them.
I didn't know.
Me neither.
I was just like, cute plant for my Bob who's making a plant farm.
Exactly, see? Like the aloe vera we have, I thought it was going bad and somebody said, no, it looks perfect. And I was like, okay. Like, I used to have one and I just watered it every day and it was fine too. And then I stopped watering it and then she was dying. And then my mom watered it every day and she was fine. So apparently you don't water things every day. Now, have you ever had this kind of a problem? How did you deal with it? Tell me.
In the comments.
Leave it in the comments. Tell me how to deal with
Comments.
this. Comments. Tell me how to deal with this. I'm stressed out. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. Another person said to get like plants that prevent things like this, or plants that come with bugs that like will kill them. Does that make sense? I don't know if it's like.
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Okay, I think some say like spray it with alcohol, but you have to like put it on a napkin and wipe every leaf. And I'm like, this is a lot of leaves. I didn't think this vlog would take a turn. We've been buying so many plants, so excited, and look what happened.
For the worst. Did you see him?
Yeah. I guess it will update you.
Later. The next day.
We ordered a shelf and some grow lights for my plants, and we're gonna put the shelf here. It's like kind of like a ladder shelf. I'm so excited to see it. This is the shelf. I'm so excited. I hope it looks good. I'm excited to put my plants on it. Okay, update. I opened it and I just realized that there's no instructions, and I also realized that when I was buying it, I read that somebody said there was no instructions. So I don't know why I didn't think about it as I'm like, oh shoot, I shouldn't get this, or thought that we could do this in any way. But apparently they said it was simple. I mean, I guess it looks simple. You just follow the picture, right? And then just like screw in the shelf. So wish us luck. Also on our like 5-second outing, we caved and we got ice caps and cheese croissants. Reese loves licking condensation off of cups. We never let him have any coffee or whatever we're drinking, but he just loves licking the condensation off. He's not really like one to try to grab our food or bag or anything. He really doesn't care. He like lies down when we're eating and stuff. But when we have cups, he like really is curious and he wants to lick it. I think he's curious what it smells like. But he loves licking the condensation off of everything, and it's so funny and cute. Coming to you from the floor. As you saw yesterday, we had a very confusing case of mites in our garden, or in our plant. Reese's trying to grab my cup now. He really wants to lick it, so taking it up. This always happens. Literally cups all the time. He always just wants to keep licking it. It's funny because one time Elizabeth was having like hot coffee, and I think he wanted to lick it, and it was like a mug. It wasn't like a cup like this that has condensation, and she was drinking her coffee, whatever, and he kept trying to come closer, and she's like, you're gonna get burned, because it was really hot, and she's holding the cup, and then he comes closer and touches his nose, and he got so scared he like backed away because he burned his nose. Well, like he got scared because it was too hot. And since then, this was a while ago, he was scared of mugs for a little bit, like cups and everything. Not cups like this, but like mostly mugs when we were having coffee and stuff. He was like a little scared of them and he didn't want to go close. And whenever she would go like this, he would be like he would back up. It was so cute. And yeah, but he loves the condensation of these. Ooh, update. I found out that there's instructions right here apparently. Elizabeth's getting her drill. This is why I recruited her, because I am not trusted with the drill and I get too scared. So she's gonna do it. Yeah, Elizabeth did it. Come on. Does it fit?
Just barely. Look at that. You gotta get close up here. Look at that.
Wow. I'm an unboxing channel now. Excited. I hope it's nice. Elizabeth let me know that this is probably just lights.
Yeah, like LED lights.
I mean, apparently it's supposed to help plants grow. Apparently it's grow lights, so these are the lights. Ooh, look at it. Kind of nice. Kind of huge. But it like turns or whatever. We don't get a lot of sunlight right now because it's been cloudy for some reason, so we haven't gotten a lot of sunlight. So my plants have been dying. Apparently, that's what Facebook's been telling me. I wanted this one to do what this one's doing, which is like kind of go up and around, so it kind of be like up there, but it doesn't reach, and that's fine, I think. So there's that one, and there's this one, and then there's this one also hiding. Yeah. Look, this is the color it's at. Looking nice. Kind of like it. Looks cute.